People actually have so many complaints. But you see what I'm talking about? How it's lagging? That's why I was using the SD stream, because the HD stream is just gonna keep lagging. So it's not gonna work. So I think I'm just gonna use the SD stream. This is just not gonna work. And the YouTube live stream, for those of you suggesting it, is like, it's worse than the SD stream because it's like the SD stream and lower quality. Anyway, it looks like it hasn't lagged for a few seconds here, so hopefully it's just gonna be fine. In the meantime, I have not been paying attention to the builds whatsoever. It looks like double gas. Looks like it's a 3 Stalker rush from a hero here. He has the red Protoss. And what is Bisu doing? Bisu on the other side, I'm not sure. He has made a Zealot though, so it's not going to be mirror builds here. He's actually made 2 Zealots. He's got 1 on his wide ramp and 1 chilling at his natural, but he also has 2 gateways. So, I mean, both players having like the same buildings, but Bisu just has 2 extra Zealots, which I don't think are going to be particularly useful at this point. Looks like building a pylon at the top of his ramp as well. Alright. We're frozen on a pair of Stalkers. Oh no, we're back. So it looks like Bisu moving out now with his 2 Zealots and 2 Stalkers. But it looks like it's 3 Stalkers for Hero. I'm a little bit surprised he's not trying to micro this down. Like, you can do fancy micro where you just run your Stalkers around and target his Stalkers and don't take hits from his Zealots. But it looks like he's not going to even bother trying that. Just gonna run straight back home with his tail between his legs. Meanwhile, he has built a Robo kind of right by his ramp. I'm not really sure I like the positioning of this Robo. This feels very Brood War-esque, where you build your Robo as close to your ramp as possible, so that like if you make a Reaver, it walks straight to your ramp. But I don't think this is really good in StarCraft 2, because like if Bisu just gets an Observer and he can just kill the Robo from the low ground, and I don't think there's anything that Hero will be able to do about it. And it's not like he actually needs the Robo that close, but it looks like Bisu's going for an attack here, but big mistake I think, getting force fielded at the bottom of the ramp, suiciding both Zealots. That was not a good idea. He just lost both Zealots for nothing there. He just got a bit of damage on one of the sentries or something. But it did let him scout the Robo though, so Bisu knows what Hero is doing. Hero, meanwhile, getting an Immortal here. He has got 4 gateways as well. You can't really support. Whoa, hello. Sorry about that, but yeah, you can't really support 4-gate production with Immortals on just one base, can you? Oh my god. I really think I should just go to SD, and all you like graphics whiners people can suck it. I don't know, maybe I'm just like, I've been watching like low quality streams for too long, because it really doesn't bother me to watch a really low quality stream. So I actually just don't understand the people who complain, but you know, whatevs. Seriously, like when I watch this, it looks a bit weird because it's squashed, but I have no problems with the like I watch 240p streams on my phone all the time. Like when I'm on the train going to work, I just like watch a 240p stream on my phone, and like I'm completely cool with that. So when people like cry about quality, I don't know. I understand kind of, but it's one of those things that just like, you know, you understand but you never experience yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I'm a guy, so when women complain about like cramps from, you know, their menstrual cycle, I don't really understand what that feels like. Like I can intellectually I can understand, okay, you know, you feel pain, but I don't actually know what the pain feels like. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the same thing. So like people who complain about low quality, it's like girls complaining about PMSing. I don't really understand. But whatever. Anyway, change my ratio. Dude, it's squashed in the stream, man. The stream is squashed because it's SD. So many people are telling me to change stuff that's like out of my control. It's like, Sayle, change the distance between England and Korea. What's wrong with you, man? Use your magical continent-moving powers. God, what a terrible streamer. Never watching this caster again. Doesn't live in Korea? What a chobo! Anyway, it looks like we got a War Prism drop here. War Prism gets taken down immediately, but not before getting the 4 Zealots in and 2 Immortals. Meanwhile, Stalker's moving in the front here at the natural. I think Hero might just want to force field his now ramp, and oh my god, it looks like he gets a few units force fielded at the bottom. The Immortals in the main base doing a ton of damage here, focusing down the Stalkers. Bisu could be in a lot of trouble here. His Nexus is done, but his units are all dead. It looks like it's Immortal on Immortal action here in the main base. The last Immortal is going to try and take down a final Stalker, but Bisu going to lose his expansion for sure. Even if he has enough units to break out, Hero can actually just force field the ramp. And that's exactly what he's doing. I think he's just going to force field the ramp, kill the Nexus, and run away. He has done enough damage. So yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. People are telling me I should change the aspect ratio on VLC. I don't know where to do that. You guys need to put like instructions. Anyway, looks like Hero's actually just going to continue with this aggression. He doesn't have any more Immortals here, but he does have a butt ton of Zealots. And looks like, no, it's not quite going to be enough. Although there's no sentries left for Bisu either, so he can't force field his ramp anymore. I'm actually not sure why he has no more sentries. So he just doesn't have any gas, and he did lose his initial sentries in that first attack. He actually got 2 of them, or 1 of them force fielded at the bottom of the ramp. But no, it looks like barely gets another sentry in time. Continues to force field the ramp, but look at how many units there are chilling there. Bisu gonna have to keep just force fielding here until he can get some more units out. Looks like he's actually got a War Prism, so he might try some counter Immortal drops and just keep force fielding his own ramp. And the thing is, if Hero keeps all of his units here at the front, he's not going to have anything at home to defend against a drop. I think Bisu should actually do that. Looks like he's not going to bring the Immortals though. He's just sending the War Prism out. I guess he'll just warp in a few Zealots to harass. Alright, cool. Looks like I have instructions on how to change the VLC aspect ratio. Video aspect ratio. Oh, it's wide. Cool. Nice. So I guess so does that just like yeah. Wow, that's really interesting. So basically, the source stream from OGN is like 4.3, so they shrank it. So OGN squeezed it from 69 to 4.3, and we're like re-stretching it back to 69. This is like in what's that Roald Dahl book? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? Where that girl eats the bubble gum that like turns her into a blueberry, and so she gets like super. Oh wait, no, it's not her. It's the other guy. No, it's like the other guy. It's the other guy. It's that kid who like gets beamed through a TV channel, right? And so he becomes like super small, but then they stretch him out again. Yeah, it's exactly like that. But anyway, it looks like we have a big attack here. Stalkers not actually targeting the War Prism, just helping attack the Zealots. But a Colossus is out in the main base as well. But so many probes actually going down there. I don't think it was a good idea to A-move with those probes, because then the Zealots just auto-attacked all the probes and killed a ton of workers here. I wish we could see the workers' loss count, but the Colossus rather barely surviving against those Immortals as well. And looks like, meanwhile, moving down the ramp, but does get half his units force fielded at the top. Bisu, oh man, that is not good for Bisu. The Zealots at the front just murdering all the units that were at the bottom of the ramp. Bisu making a critical error there. I can't fault him for the decision. He was trying to use the distraction in the main base to move down his ramp and retake his natural, but I think he waited a little bit too long. I think he should have moved down while the attack was going on. The attack just finished, and then he decided to move down, so that gave Hero the opportunity to just force field the ramp again and pay attention. And now, I mean, Hero, he's still got control of the bottom of the ramp. He's mining from 2 bases, even though he lost a decent amount of probes. He's got his Colossus tech going, but it looks like Bisu going in with another War Prism here, or I think it's the same War Prism rather, warping in 4 Zealots, just attacking the Nexus directly, but there is the warp in for Hero. Is it going to be enough units? Looks like no, Bisu just not going to bother with the Nexus anymore. It's going to go engage the units. I think Bisu is in a lot of trouble in this game. Yeah, those Zealots not really going to do too much. And that is that. So, I mean, I actually don't know what Bisu can do anymore. Oh, he might grab a... Oh, barely doesn't get the Colossus. Oh man, that Colossus had like 1 shot left. Bisu just like randomly puts a force field at the bottom of the ramp. What did he actually think that force field was going to do? Oh no, he lost the sentry! Oh no! The sentry ran down! How did that happen? Wait, sentry, what? Oh man, he must have like tried to put more than one force field down, and the sentry couldn't get the other force field because of the range, and so as soon as the force field went away, the sentry like went down the ramp to try and put a second force field or something. This is some weird stuff going on there, but Bisu is completely dead in this game. I don't think he can win. He's down at like 50 supply against 90, something like that. Yeah, Bisu just gonna go counterattack, but he's just gonna get mauled here. And looks like Hero Join gonna take out Bisu. Bisu, GG's! And CJ Antis takes the first StarCraft 2 game here. Hero Join looking very, very happy. I mean, even if it's StarCraft 2, he still just beat Bisu, the Revolutionist. And that means that SKT is now in a must-win situation. They've already lost the Brood War series, so if they lose